No one would have believed in the last years of the 19th century that this world was being watched keenly and closely by intelligence greater than man's, and yet as mortal as his own, that as men busied themselves about their various concerns, they were scrutinized and studied.
As someone with a microscope studies creatures that
So do you
sprawl
believe in
multiply
UFO
before
abductees? Today
Human
in the
even
studio
consider
we
the
have a
possibility of
man who
life
believes he
above
escaped from a UFO
And yet,
and has been under
across the
their
gulf of
treatment.
space,
But what did they
minds
do to his
immeasurably
mind?
superior to
In
ours
tonight's program,
regard the
we
disparity
discuss
in
with the
ours.
man himself
And
what
slowly
really did
and
happen
surely,
to him
they
on
drew
that
their
night.
plans against us. They drew their plans, drew their plans. They drew their plans against us. Drew their plans against us. Their plans against us.
No, you cannot. This magazine doesn't go for things like that. He disappeared. Can we at least talk about this? Take a seat then. Look, boss, I know that you don't want me to report on this story, but can't you see that I've got to do it? Harry was my only brother. I don't know what happened to him, but I know for sure that he didn't just disappear. People don't just disappear, not Harry. Look, Harry Galbraith was a good reporter. He did the Journal of Unexplained Mysteries a lot of good. The stories he came out with, the information he got. If I knew how Harry died, I'd find it out. His sources. He was one of the best. You're his brother, Chris. Let it go. I can't. You know I can't. He didn't disappear. I think he was killed. Do you know what you're saying, Chris? What are you... I think that he found something. By accident, maybe. One of his sources. He found too much out. He had to be got rid of. And that's what they did. Maybe they got him to go somewhere. A bit of disinformation. Show him around. Pretend that there's something brilliant that he can find out about. And he fell for it. You know what Harry's like. Any good story and he would have gone for it. I'm sorry, Chris. I just can't believe it. I know what type of person Harry was. I know what both of you are like. Remember, it wasn't just Harry that was lost. Rachel Snow as well. Exactly, can't you see? Why should both of them disappear? Both the same writing partners. Don't you think it's a little bit suspicious? Don't you think we should at least be doing something about it? No, you just want to let it go, don't you? You don't care, it's nothing to you, is it? It's just lost two reporters. You can replace them easy. He's my brother. I can't just replace him. He's gone. And I want to know why. And if you're not going to help me, if you're not going to let me pursue this, then I'll just do it on my own. But it could mean the story for you if I did find out, if I did have a little bit of assistance. Maybe then you could help find the answer as well. Isn't that what you seek anyway? The truth? Isn't it? Or is this just one big money gamble that you're going on? Maybe you should look at yourself and ask, what is it you're doing here? What is the reason that you report on these mysteries? Is it so you can just make money? Because if it is, then I don't want your help anyway. I'll find Harry on my own. But I won't forgive you for this. And nor will Harry. What did he say then, Chris? He's going to let us. He's going to try and get us some information, a source. I think he believes us now. We're going to find Harry. Find out what happened to Harry and Rachel. Finally. Do you think it's wise? What if we do stumble on something that we can't stumble out of? You know, we could be putting ourselves in so much danger here, Chris. But it's worth it. Harry and Rachel always put themselves in danger. Every time they got a source, every time they printed a story with their name on it.
But they did it. They set an example. Why did they do it? Just to get the truth? Yes. The only reason that was needed. Love of people. Love of their friends. Trying to make something better. You're right, Chris. Sometimes you sound so like Harry. The things you say. I suppose you are brothers. We will find what happened to them. We'll expose it, and then everyone will know. I just hope there is something to find. There will be. There'll be lots to find. And the clouds of blackness move. There should be men behind it. Eyes covered with their hands. And then we shall know everything. You know, I've heard some very terrible rumors. Paul Denham. I wondered when you'd come to speak to me. The government send you, did they? Mr. Government man. Fernman, why do you persist in this career that you don't want to do? You see, I know you give information away to the other side, the enemy. Are you saying the public are the enemy? They're my friends. I would like to call you my friend, Paul. But I don't think that day will ever come, will it? No, I'm sure it won't come. But the day will come when I have to put a gun to your head and end it. I await that day. I've got nothing to live here for. If I had the courage, I wouldn't be here, but I am. Are you admitting to giving information to the public? Information to a certain magazine I believe was called The Journal of Unexplained Mysteries. I believe a certain Harry Galbraith and Richard Snow used to be two of your contactees before I ordered their death. You did do it, didn't you? Phone man. Or maybe I should use your real name. You seem reluctant for everyone to know your name. You know mine is Paul Denham. You know that I'm a government man. I know that you're going mad also, but I don't go spreading it around. What you want to keep to yourself, you can. What I want to, I will. I'm just an MOD official. You know, I've always wondered why you've been called Phone Man. Phone Man, that sounds like a contactee's name, doesn't it? Or are you just like to be known by the phone? I'm not so sure. Well, anyway, I just popped to see you, to warn you. Don't give any more information away. You see, at this time of the day, we can't let any information go out. Any information at all. We're at a critical stage now. We want the talks to begin. The talks have to begin. Because if they don't, then it could be the end. And if you want it to be the end of time, then just go ahead and jeopardize everything that you stand for here. What do I stand for here? Maybe you should tell me. Remind me. Maybe you should read your job description, Phone Man. I'm not going to do your job for you, unless I have to. Now I'll be going. And you better hope that you don't see me again, because the next time you do, it won't be a nice duty that I have to perform. Not a nice one at all. Bye, Phone Man. Goodbye. What am I to do now?